Hi and welcome to my channel. It's me, Tina. Today I'm going to be making a Christmas wall hanging. I'm going to be using recycled items that I have. I'm going to be using 3 of these ice cream pail lids. And the fabric that I'm using is from one of those, actually 2 of them. Those, what do you call them? The dish mats where you lay your wet dishes on. I had 2 of them that were the same, and they were kind of getting old. So I just cut the fabric off, and it happened to be this Christmas design. So what I did was I cut them out and I glued them onto the ice cream pail lid. Then what I'm going to do is to cover them up nicely, I just took a paper shopping bag it's actually from Value Village, and I'm going to be gluing the back on like that. And I'm going to be spelling the word joy. So these 2 are done already, the Y and the O. And what I did was using a stencil that comes from, I got mine at Michael's. I'll show you what it looks like. It came in this package. It's the Art Deco Americana ABC, and they're 5-inch stencil front alphabet. What does it say? Yeah. I don't even know what I'm reading. Anyway, the stencil here, and what caught my eye with these stencils was it says Billy right there. I thought it was so cool. Just, I don't know, out of, yeah, I just saw the word Billy and I'm like, okay, I had to get them. So these are the stencils, and they work very well. You can use them over and over. Let me see if I can find the J that I used. Do I have it over here? Okay, of course I can't find the one that I want to use. I mean that I used. But anyway, you kind of get what I mean. You just stencil it out and draw it on. And what I did was I cut them out twice. This is on foam paper, and this is just on gold cardstock. So what I'm going to do is just, I don't know what kind of a glare I have here. Just glue the J on. Which way do I want to do it? Got to make sure that I'm doing it right. Okay, yep. Like that. And the one, like that's on the bottom, the styrofoam, or the foam board, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, if you can cut it a little bit smaller than what your actual letter is, that would be better. But I try to fit it as best I could. Okay, so now I'm going to put the J on, and try to not touch your gold letter too much because the fingerprints stay on. You can wipe it off and then just slide it into place. And if you still have a lot of white stuff peeking through, you can just take your scissor and kind of, these are like my X-Acto scissors, so just cut off little pieces, but try to fit it on. And this will start curling up if you don't have it facing down to dry. So just have it facing down, like, whoops, and I moved it. And take off your little white spots like that. And then, so there's that. Well, we have that to dry. And then I just had some of this little, I call it snowflake trim, but it's this like little beads, and I guess they could be little flowers, but they just look like this. But you could use anything. You could use, like, say you had like these old necklaces. So what I'm going to do is just glue them on around just to make it look finished. And I'll show you what it looks like. So just like this. Just glue that on like that. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then if you have these little, I'll put this over here. If you had these little imperfections here that don't look as nice, you can just push it down with that. So I will get started here. So just kind of go like that just to get started, and then as you go along, just do the little flowers, because you'll have glue coming through in between there. So just try to hit every little flower, and that way you won't have excess glue. And then see, there's a little bump. Just push it down and you won't see that anymore. And yeah, you could make it any style you want. You could do any word you want. You could do, like, if you wanted to make it smaller, you could do like yogurt lids, or yeah, any kind of lid, you know. And it saves the recycle. And this is totally Pinterest inspired. I saw the word joy in round letters, and they had done it in those ornaments, big circle ornaments that you could find at Dollar Tree. And I wasn't able to find any of those this year yet, or last year. So I just figured I would make my own circles. And then as I was looking for chipboard, or like cardboard in my crawl space, I happened to see a stack of these lids that I had put there, because sometimes I use, you know, when you have people over in the summer and you have leftovers like watermelon or whatever, I just put leftovers in there and send them home like that. That way you don't have to send your Tupperware or whatever. So I usually save them for that. And I'm like, hey, those are the perfect circles. And yeah, so I just use that. And to do the paper bag, I just traced the lid and just cut inside the line a little bit, and that gave me just, you know, a little bit smaller than what the actual lid was, so it was the perfect size. Okay, so now I'm coming to the end here, and I'm just gonna cut right there, and I'm gonna try to fit it right in here. So I'm gonna squeeze these last three together so that it will fit in there. So just gonna try to fit these last three in there so that it covers it completely. And it wants to be a little bit stubborn, and yeah. This does not want to stand up. Okay, so there's that. And if you're cutting one of those dish mats apart, you will get a lot. See, mine was used, so it had a lot of that foam loose in there, and it just got all over. And this stuff is like that microfiber stuff, and it just sticks to it like crazy. So what I did was I took the duct tape, I rolled it on my hand, and I just pressed and tried to get everything off, but it's like impossible to get it all off. So now, my next thing is I'm going to join them together. I'm going to check on my, see, it's coming up a little bit, so just keep pressing it down like that. Go around it and just keep pressing it down. And eventually it will stick. And I will just glue these guys together. So this is 2 of the back. And I have to have it over here. And so this will be the top here. So I'm just gonna cut a little piece off like this, and then I'll just glue. I'll make sure that this is the right way. I'll just glue this on here. Put lots of glue on. Well, not too much. Whoops. And just place that. Don't touch your hot glue unless you have your little rubber finger, because holy cow, does that ever hurt. And I just try to leave like one little link hanging in between them. And that glues very, very quickly. And now I'm just going to glue the rest here. I'm going to grab a glue stick. And yeah, try to have your supplies close, because with glue, or glue stick, hot glue, I mean, you gotta kind of move quickly. So you don't need too much, just enough to glue it all down. Like that. And if you need more, you can, yep, hot glue is not my favorite thing to work with. Let's just say that. So there, wipe off my glue. Okay, so that one is glued, and I will take a picture or do a little video when I have this hanging so you can see how it looks. Okay, so that one is done. Now what I want to do is take this one and glue that on, and I'm going to hang it up. I'm going to take a piece of ribbon, and I'm going to take a piece of yellow. I don't have gold. I do have gold, but not here right now. And just take as much as you want and glue that on like that. And I need another glue stick. Oh my gosh, this uses a lot of glue. And I hope it's not drying. So just put that on. Push it down. And this just kind of, you know, the paper on the back glues it down so it's not, it doesn't look so unfinished. And just kind of test that. And just keep going around till you got it all glued down. And just put a little extra glue right where the little, you know, the thing that ties them together is. Like that. Okay, and just kind of pull on that to make sure that the hanging part is good. So now we have the Y and the O is done. And now I'm going to do the J. And I'm just going to look at this to make sure that I got it straight. And there we go. Why does... Okay, so I have to fold it like that. So you can fold it up nice for storage. So here is my J. And to finish this letter off, I'm going to use this yellow ribbon that I had. And I am just going to put it all around. So I'm going to take my hot glue and just add a little bit. And then start adding my ribbon here just to finish it off. And use your little rubber finger. These these rubber fingers are awesome to use because they save you a lot of pain. So yeah, just go around like this and it just finishes it off nicely. You could use gold, you could use green, would look cute. Any color. Okay, I'm getting glue all over the place, but that's just me. You guys will do a neater job, of course. And just be careful, this this foam, it does melt if you add too much hot glue. It melts under the heat. And don't do too much at once like I just did. Okay, almost done. Now go around. Okay, so I've learned, just go a little at a time, like that. And I think this letter is the hardest because this would look so beautiful if you could do it in, if you did it in the word peace, and then just did it with smaller lids. That would be so cute. Let me know if you guys try this. I would love to see how it turned out. I always leave my email in the about me, so you can always reach me there, and I would love to see what you guys do. Excuse me. Yes, this is a bit challenging, and you could use your little pokey tool for that if you need it. Just go slow and don't burn yourself, and you'll be fine. As long as you don't burn yourself. A craft you can always throw in the garbage, start over, but your fingers, see where I burnt myself? Right. Can you see? There. And that was not pleasant. I said some very not good words. Funny thing is, my mom used to say, well, if you can say bad words, it doesn't hurt enough, or it doesn't hurt that bad. I'm like, Mom, yes it does. And she's like, well, if you say bad words, then obviously it doesn't hurt as much. And then when she'd hurt herself, yeah. I miss her, as you can tell. And it's getting to be around that time where November 8th is where she passed away. So today is October, what is today? October 16th is when I'm filming this. And I hope to put it up right away because I'm not, like, I have a little bit of fall decor up, but not Halloween. I don't know. This year I got rid of all my Halloween crafting and a de-stash. And, oh, see, I bent it a little bit here. Darn it. That's okay. Was not feeling the Halloween crafting, so I didn't do it. And maybe next year we'll see what I feel like. But I wanted to concentrate on Christmas and just fall. And then if you need to melt this glue here, you can just kind of go like this and it will, you can see I can kind of pick it up and I hit my finger there. So now it's time to put it on here. Grab your excess glue and grab it off your fingers. Ouch. That little thing is like hurting my finger. Okay, so this will be the first letter. So you can see this kind of, it just finishes it off, that that ribbon. And I will take this over here and put this over here. And all of this stuff. Now, I just want to make sure that it is straight. So that it will go there. Yep. So right here. And I'm going to do it a little lower because I want to put some, you'll see some flower or some greenery up there. And I'm just going to put a glue stick there just in case I need it. And I think that'll be enough. And just stick it where you want it. And try to pick up the glue, what do you call this? Glue threads, glue webbing, and push it down. There. Now that is on there. And I'll clean this up a little bit later. I'm gonna use my heat tool just to, you know, that takes care of all the little webs. Then I have, I was thinking of using these little bushes. They're called, what are they called? They're called decorative berries, and I got them from Dollarama last year. I'm not sure if they have them still. But anyway, any kind of cute greenery would look really nice there. So what I was thinking of just cutting them off right here. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do it. Not with this thing anyway. Yeah, this would not cut with a scissor. Let me see if I can find my other plier that cuts better. Because that is horrible. So this is real life crafting. My little stick is... Okay, there we go. I got it. I got it. So now I need this off. Whew, that was quick. So I'm gonna cut this here. Okay, there. And you need strong hands for this. I think buying those picks would be better. Oh my gosh. Okay, we will deal with that later. And this one doesn't have the green on it, so I'm gonna have to find something else. But this one is really cute. I like that. So what I'm gonna do is just hot glue it on. How am I gonna do it? Like this? Yes. So I'm just gonna put hot glue on the branch there, on this branch for now, and there. And then I'm gonna place it where I want it, which is right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to probably do a couple of the berries. Maybe these two right here. Yeah, so just find where you need to put glue to help it stick on. Okay, so yeah, so you got to clean it up a bit yet too. So that is what this looks like right now. And I will do the rest. I will do the O and the Y. This is too big to show you here, the whole thing, but yeah, I will hang it up and make a little video. Okay, here is my wall decor all hung up. It's hanging on my back door, and I think that is the perfect spot for it. I'll give you a close-up view. I hung it up with one of those little hooks, and I'll go down, and I just love the frosted berries on there. I think it looks so cute. Yeah, so that is an overview of the wall hanging. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you made one, like I said, let me know. I would love to see how yours turned out. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, and of course subscribe. I would love to have you join my YouTube family. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye.